everybody, and welcome back to the final box number 6 of Rivals of Ixalan. We still haven't opened up a Huatli, so we're still looking for one of those. I don't know, what else are we looking for? Maybe another Phoenix? Another Phoenix would be alright. Maybe another Angrath would be okay. I think we only opened one Angrath, maybe two. Ideally, we would like to see a Huatli, just so that I can complete my collection. It's always a bummer when you buy a case of cards and then don't get one of everything. Especially out of the smaller sets, too. Like, I can understand it out of some of the bigger sets, but the smaller sets, it's kind of rough. Our first uncommon, very good, Merfolk Mistbinder. And then the second uncommon, also very good, Needletooth Raptor. Forerunner of the Coalition. And the first rare, a Deep-Root Elite. Not a bad little rare, actually. Very good for the Merfolk decks out there. Actually, let's do it this way. We can keep those separate. So how is everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope your week has been treating you well. It's Friday. Maybe the week's almost over. Time for the weekend. Get ready. Skymarch Aspirant. Enter the Unknown. Raging Regisaur. And a Blood Sun. A Blood Sun. Alright. Apparently, what is it? Field of Ruin from Ixalan is like $4 or $5. Pretty ridiculous. Skymarcher Aspirant, Curious Obsession, Swift Warden, and an Arch of Orazka. Oh, got a foil. First foil. Waterknot. Got our first foil. It's a Waterknot. It's not a water is, it's a Waterknot, see? Curious Obsession. I'll just stop. I'll show myself out. Baffling End. Aquatic Incursion. Are you serious? Are you serious? What is going on? I almost have a playset of foil Twilight Prophets. I don't know. What? What? I am super confused. And that was in front of the rare, which means we have a flip rare. And it's another miscut. It's another miscut. It's quite miscut, actually. You can see the little marker there on the edge. And the text is quite low on the edge of the card at the bottom there. My third foil copy of Twilight Prophet. I don't know. I guess this is Rivals of Ixalan's way of telling me that I need to be playing standard vampires or standard black with Twilight Prophet? I don't know. Adzokin Seer, Cacophodon, Everdon Champion, and a Direfleet Daredevil. Not a bad little rare. Not a bad little rare. Some garbage there. I don't even know how that happened. I am completely flabbergasted at this moment in time. The fact that we've opened at least 2 foil mythics out of this case, and they were both the same, is pretty strange. Flood of Recollection, Mausoleum Harpy, Ravenous Chupacabra, very good, and a Champion of Dusk. Not a bad little vampire guy. It's recording this time, right? Yes. Okay, jeez. My God. I don't... And people aren't going to believe me because last time I just showed it off halfway through the video because I didn't hit record. Jungle Creeper, Foul Orchard, Famished Paladin, and oh, there's the Phoenix that I was talking about. There he is, Rekindling Phoenix. Nice to see another copy of that. Very good. That's our first Mythic out of this box. Because technically the Twilight Prophet was a foil, so the fact that it was a foil Mythic doesn't count toward the Mythic count. But, I mean, whatever. Reckless Rage, Pirate's Pillage, Pride of Conquerors, and a Dead Man's Chest. Yo ho ho and a Dead Man's Chest. Oh, that's not really how that... That's not how that goes, I guess, eh? Alright. Enter the Unknown, Pitless Plunderer, Baffling End, and a Wayward Swordtooth. Oh, with a Resplendent Griffin foil. It's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of that guy. Just in general. He seems pretty good. I mean, he's a 2/2 flyer for 3, which is pretty good to begin with. It's not crazy, but it's basically most 2/2 flyers. Riverwise Augur, another Merfolk Mistbinder, Raging Regisaur, and a Crafty Cutpurse. The craftiest of cutpurses. What's that? You thought it was yours? 'Tis mine now. Alright, let's see. Sea Red, Silvergill Adept, Charging Tuscadon, and Zakama. There it is. Second Mythic, first row of cards in the box. We're almost done the first row of box cards, and we've opened 3 Mythics so far. Zakama's not a bad one. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of Zakama already. I still need that copy of Watley. Come on, man. Just a copy of Watley for my collection. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Slippery Scoundrel, Stormfleet Sprinter, Shake the Foundations, and a second Blood Sun. Blood Sun number 2. Does that mean that we live on, like, you know, what is it, Tatooine that has 2 suns? I think that's... Does Tatooine have 2 suns or does it have 3 suns? I'm not showing off my nerd cred at all. Flood of Recollection, Crested Herdcaller, Dead-Eye Brawler, and Kamena's Awakening. Little blue enchantment that lets you draw additional cards, and if you have Ascend, only you draw cards. It's not a hard thing to get to, especially in blue control decks. Woodland Stream, Forerunner of the Heralds, Arterial Flow, and a Warkite Marauder. Not a bad little rare. This guy's actually really cool. I used him the other day in a sealed event online, and turned a Nezahal into a 0/1 and cracked in for lethal. It was pretty amazing. It was pretty amazing. Stone Quarry, Arterial Flow, Thrashing Brontodon. Hey! We got there! Found our Watley finally. There she is. Finally. Finally got there. Alright, we can stop. I just stop here. I don't think it can get any better. We've opened 4 Mythics in just under half the box, and one of them was foil. And we've hit the Mythic we wanted, and we opened a fair number of decent rares. Enter the Unknown, Needletooth Raptor, Forerunner of the Coalition, and speaking of Nezahal, there he is! Speaking of Nezahal, he must have heard me talking about him. His ears were burning, and he was like, "Yo, that MrBevers guy's talking shit about me. I gotta show him what's what." Highland Lake, Cherished Hatchling, Cacophodon, and a Jade Light Ranger. Very good pickup as well. Nice to see. And we did get a foil here. A foil Pride of Conquerors. Ooh, there's our Huatli emblem. Our Huatli emblem that we've been, like, we keep putting it aside and then never opening Huatli. Well, this time we got the Huatli before the emblem. Take that, emblem. You thought you had bested us. Slippery Scoundrel. Stormfleet Swashbuckler. Resplendent Griffin. And a Golta. Golta Primal Hunger. One of my patrons was talking to me about how he was flinging this guy at people in Standard, which is pretty hilarious to me. And a foil, Knight of the Stampede. Flinging a 12/12 at somebody seems pretty angry, I have to say. It's like, I don't think your opponent would be expecting 12 damage to the face for 2 mana. Blazing Hope, Resplendent Griffin again, Silver Gill Adept, and a flip card, which is going to be miscut. What a surprise, it's miscut. And it's a Golden Guardian. There it is. You can tell, you can see how big the top border is. It's quite large up here. And you can see the white dot on this side. It's not as bad as the Hadana's Climb. It's pretty close, though. It's pretty close, though. Alright, we're about 2/3 of the way through this box. Thunderherd Migration, Everdawn Champion, Reaver Ambush, and another flip card which is going to be miscut. Because when you get one miscut, all of the ones in the box appear to be miscut. So Path of Metal, you can see it's quite miscut. I don't know what Wizards will do for me if I contact them about all of the miscuts, to be completely honest, because they're not major enough for people to be like, oh, they're worth more money because they're miscut. The miscuts are so slight that it's not really a huge, like, it doesn't make the card any more desirable to people who like miscuts and misprints. Strength of the Pack, Hornswoggle, Dire Fleet Neckbreaker, and Brass's Bounty. There it is. And a foil, Grasping Scoundrel. So I don't know what they would do if I contact them and be like, listen, like 4 out of the 6 boxes that I opened from my case had miscut flip cards. What do? Imperial Ceratops, Thrashing Brontodon, Deadeye Brawler, and another flip card that's going to be miscut. What a surprise! It's a Profane Command. That's miscut. There it is. So we have 4 of the flip cards now, and they all are miscut about the same amount, which tells you, it just goes to show you that the card, like the packs are cut from the same sheet and put into the same box. They end up in the same box. Stormfleet Swashbuckler, Arterial Flow, Thrashing Brontodon, and Vona's Hunger. Not a bad little rare. Not a bad little rare. So if Wizards says to you, oh no, the packs are all totally randomized, you know, like the cards that get cut out of a sheet don't go to the same box. Proof that they came from the same sheet and they went to the same box. Forerunner of the Heralds, Curious Obsession, Famished Paladin, and Protean Raider. Now that being said, they may have only had like a sheet of the flip cards, and so then because they printed, you know, like 4 copies of each flip card on that one sheet, when the sheet was miscut, and then they have like an algorithm that makes sure that each box has a certain number of flip cards minimum in it, then that's why they all look like they're miscut. Maybe that's why, I don't know. Forsaken Sanctuary, Strength of the Pact, Strength of the Pack, I should say, not Pact, Swift Warden, and Slaughter the Strong. There's the Slaughter the Strong. That card murders a lot of things, especially when you're playing a lot of little tiny dudes. Pitless Plunderer, Majestic Heliopterus, Sadistic Sky Marcher. Very good. Oh, another flip card. Ready? It's miscut. What a surprise. Storm the Vaults. Storm the Vaults with miscut. So that's 5. 5 flip cards. All miscut. Can we hit any more? Another Merfolk Mistbinder. That's pretty crazy. 3 in one box. Stormfleet Sprinter. Baffling End. And a Tomb Robber. It's, Rob. Rob the Tomb Robber, right? Isn't that what they call him? Maybe not. Alright. Sea Red. Legion's Lieutenant. Charging Tuscadon. And a Bishop of Binding. It's a pretty decent card, too. Every time my opponents played him against me, I've managed to just murder him immediately and get my creature back, which is pretty funny. But he can do work if your opponents do not have removal for him. Highland Lake, Sea Red, Expel from Orazka, and Paladin of Atonement. Alright, so we're sitting at only 3 Mythics, technically, so far in this box. We'd expect to see minimum 4, I would say. That being said, it's possible to get less. But the set's so small that normally you would expect probably 4 per box. Relentless Raptor, Stormfleet Sprinter, Shake the Foundations, and Silver-clad Ferostodons. Alright, so we're down to like about 6 or 7 packs here. 6 or 7 packs to go. Alright. Thunderherd Migration. Reaver Ambush. Charging Tuscadon. And Captain's Hook. Captain's Hook. I mean Tick-Tock. I mean Kaka. Oh, this pack is open on both ends. I didn't even open this. Look. It's open on this end too. So I don't know if that's because it just didn't get crimped properly or it crimped the cards inside. But this pack is open, straight up. That's weird. So I can pull the cards out. There's a card in there. Let's make sure that it's not the rare. Okay, this pack is going to be super bonkers weird. Because look what I pulled out of the back. Okay? A token and a common. So this pack's going to be super messed up. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. It's a double pack. There's 2 packs in here. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see this. But there's like a... There. See? You can see that? There's a second pack inside the pack. So that's why it didn't crimp close properly. There's 2 packs in here. This is 2 sleeves. That's weird. Okay, well, let's see. Technically, this should be... Like this, I feel like this was at the back. So... Okay, so 8 to uncommons. Cherished Hatchling, Relentless Raptor, Golden Demise, and it does have a rare in it, and it does have a foil. So it was just like weird. They somehow got the token out from the back and this out from the front, I guess. So the cards are fine. The cards were fine. And it had a Siege Horn Ceratops and a foil Orazka Frillback. But this is interesting. And that is that it's 2 packages of sealing, like 2 booster packs in one. Super weird. I want to see if I can like show it to you a little better than it was. There. I can like peel it away. It's all sealed together, so I don't know if you guys can see that. But there's like a second booster pack in there, see? So that's super. So there you go. Some weird packaging error. Didn't damage the cards at all, so that's good. Or if you're a collector of weird crimped cards and things like that, then too bad, I guess. But at least it didn't damage the cards, in my opinion. Alright, Riverwise Augur. Sadistic Skymarch. Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. And Temple Altazor. Alright. We got 3 packs left and we're still a mythic down. Let's see if we can find one. We just need to find that one mythic. Forsaken Sanctuary. Majestic Heliopterus. Sadistic Skymarcher. And Champion of Dusk again. A second Champion of Dusk. Okay, one more mythic. That's all I need. Just 2 packs left, one more mythic. One more mythic, and then we'll be on curve for the 4 per box. Come on, baby. Don't give me the 3 mythic box. Highland Lake. Oathsworn Vampire. And Form of the Dinosaur. That is not what we're looking for. Definitely not a mythic, that's for sure. Alright, alright. What do we got? Okay. Imperial Ceratops. Thunderherd Migration. Charging Tuscadon. And Awakened Amalgam. You're not a mythic. We got a 3 mythic box. That's unfortunate. But we did get a foil land finally out of the last pack. And it's an Ixalan land. See, so this is this thing I commented about. Is like I don't know what the ratio is between Ixalan foil lands and Rivals of Ixalan foil lands out of these boxes. I have no idea. So, and because there's only one land art printed from Rivals, and you have the ability to get the Ixalan lands in Rivals, what are the odds of getting the foil Rivals of Ixalan lands? I'm curious about that. I haven't done any research on it yet myself, but I'd be curious to know what the stats are. So, we got a little gypped on our mythics, I think. We only got 3 instead of 4, or more. Every box we've done before this one has had at least 4 mythics, so that's not so bad. 3 is kind of low. Now, to be fair, we did get a 4th mythic. It was a foil Twilight Prophet, which is sweet, but it doesn't count toward the mythic count. But we did get the Huatli that we were looking for, so yes, finally, my collection of this set is complete. I'm pretty sure that was the only mythic I was missing, so that's awesome. Anyway, this has been box number 6 of Rivals of Ixalan. I hope you guys enjoyed. There should not be too much more Rivals of Ixalan sealed product being opened other than in the One of Everything series and things like that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're hyped for Masters 25. Maybe you're not. Maybe you think it's a garbage fire. Who knows? There's a lot of differing opinions out there on the internet about these things. And everyone's entitled to have their own opinion. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget I have a store, nerdvanastore.ca, for all your single needs, as well as a Patreon where you can help support me and the channel and the community and basically get yourself a grab bag, get entered in to win some extra pulls for the grab bags, and you can also get things like bundles or booster boxes if you so wish. I will open them for you here live on the channel and then send all the product to you. Thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, those things all come with discount codes to the Nerdvana store. I forgot to mention that part, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm rambling. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may your pulls ever be better.